the most incredible thing about this that doesn't seem to happen on other ukes. You can hear the individual vibrato on a single string. I'm trying to get a sound sample where it comes across, but I've never heard this on another uke. I went and got a couple other ukes. Wow. Like,
you love that.
I can't believe it. I can't. I know, like, and then kanile'a, Koaloha, same day, just wow. Hi there, I'm Alex from the Southern Ukulele Store. A few of you might remember a few years back we had the Koaloha SUS Series. These were Alaskan rainbow cedar and mahogany ukuleles around the same price as a Kanile'a K1, but they offered the aspiring ukulele player a chance at something custom, something with an alternative wood top that was Hawaiian made and just special. There are probably about 30 to 40 of them in circulation being played by players much better than me. You very rarely see them come up second hand. They are very much prized heirloom quality ukuleles without being in the kind of £3,000–4,000 price point. And you know what, when they were discontinued, through no fault of anyone's, just that we could no longer get them at that price because the cost of the cedar had risen and the availability was more scarce. It left a big void, which we filled that void with other ukuleles that have their own unique features to them. We've done the Caribou series, which many of you love, at the more affordable end, and then the Uli series from Big Island at that kind of mid-priced end. But there was something at the high end needed, and one company that I've always wanted to work with, and Rob's always wanted to work with on a custom or an exclusive, is Koaloha. Many of you know Koaloha are quite elusive about their customs. They seem to randomly release red labels, black labels, and they tend to build in batches. So you'll see all the shops at one time have Royal Mango, or all the shops at one time have Royal Pukaki or Standards. And that makes it even more special that Rob and Paul Okami have worked together on this series. I'm very conscious that I'm not getting to the point quick enough. The point is, the reason you're here, the Koaloha SUS Series ukuleles. Now these ukuleles have a cedar top, really tight grained cedar, similar to the Alaskan rainbow cedar on the SUS models in the past, but with Hawaiian Koa back and sides. We were always big fans of Koaloha's older standard series, so we asked them to do a Koa faceplate with the abalone inlay, which resembles the early Koalohas more and reminds us of, you know, our long-standing partnership with that company. It has the De Jong geared tuners, as you would expect, with Koaloha's slightly wider nut width but the reduced string spacing. It feels like a Koaloha. It's made in Hawaii. It is a Koaloha. You still have the Musubi rice bowl sound hole with a custom kind of more plain label inside to represent these models. And this batch were all completed at the end of December 2022, and after a few weeks of resting, they've been sent out to us. They are energized, well rested and ready to go, folks. These ukuleles are available in Soprano, Concert and Tenor. They are exclusive to the Southern Ukulele Store. Why cedar? Well, Koalohas have always had this untamed, boisterous sound to them. Whether they're made of koa, whether they're made of mango, whether they're customs, they've always had something about them where they jump off the page. A big part of my job is explaining to people the differences between the 4K brands and what they offer. And I always try and do it like this. You've got Kulau. Kulau are a custom shop. They do things a certain way. They have more narrow nuts. They are very much a luthier built project. They're not quite so production. Then you have Kanile'a. Kanile'a are pristine. and forward thinking, and they like to innovate with one eye on the past and one eye on the future, kind of like this. And then you have Kamaka, who do things completely straight down the middle. They know what they do. They've done it the same way for 100 years. They make small changes here and there, but they always have their foot firmly planted in tradition. And then finally you have Koaloha, who were started by Pops Okami, a man so cool, his nickname is Pops, you know, a man who built his first ukuleles using tiny watch tools and built small things and tried to reinvent the wheel, and has never looked at things a single way. And what I love about Koaloha is that tradition has continued. If you look at the modern Koalohas, even the ones planted in the past and their own history, have quirky elements to them, whether it's the rib bracing or the sound hole or the 5-point crown. A Koaloha is always going to be a Koaloha. In the trade, we have something called the bag test. If something's in a bag and you were just kind of scrunching it up to shape, could you tell it? That's kind of the copyright thing, and nothing looks like a Koaloha. They're untamed, they're open, they are bright and unapologetic, they are true tools of expression, and nothing says expression to me like a cedar top. And Rob, the owner here at Southern Ukulele Store, agreed, and he said to Paul Okami, you know, we've always loved your customs. When you do cedar top customs, they always really stand out. And now, for the first time, possibly the only time, I really have no idea. So you have a Hawaiian-made ukulele with a cedar top, really tight pencil grain cedar, similar to the Alaskan rainbow cedar that we had before on the SUS ukuleles, and you have Hawaiian Koa back and sides. I've had to say a lot today. Hopefully you're still with me and you're not just sick of the sight of me. If you are and you have any questions that I haven't covered, please do contact us on 01202430820 or email me at alex@ukulele.co.uk. The links for these ukuleles are in the description. Have a great day. This soprano is so responsive, I'm actually struggling dynamically to play it gently enough. It's so loud. You play it gently, you get louder. You get quiet. This is not right. A soprano shouldn't sound like this. Bye.